Finlay, welcome to the Panthers. Great to have you in the black and gold for next season. Tell me what it was that attracted you to make that trip along the M1 to join the Panthers.
Yeah, I think obviously looking at my options at the end of the season and Nottingham came up, which obviously I was very excited about the interest and had a couple of conversations with Omar with Danny as well and it just seemed to be a great fit for me in terms of obviously how I play and what they were looking for. And obviously, I've heard great things about the club with my time in Manchester and obviously in Sheffield as well, playing in the arena, hearing the crowd, hearing the noise, and yeah, just buzzing to be a part of it.
And obviously, do you feel like it's a club that's on the up? Obviously, came so close to success in the league and the Challenge Cup, won the playoffs as well so dramatically. Is that a pull to look at a club that's obviously going places at the moment?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, obviously the trajectory that Nottingham have been on and are on and currently is pretty amazing to watch, and to be able to be joining up and be a part of it is a great honour. So yeah, just can't wait to get going.
Let's just go back to the start of the journey, and I'm sure over the season we'll get a chance to probably do this in more detail. But what was it that got you into hockey? What was the bug that got you into the game?
I think it's just well, it's a bit of a weird one. Obviously, being from England, there's always a story, but yeah, it was. I was young. I think I was about three or four, and my parents didn't know what to do with me. It was just a rainy Sunday, so it took me to Hull Ice Arena for like a public session, and went on and could skate. And the coach of the academy at the time was Peter Johnson, Jonker. And he saw that I could skate and said, have you ever tried ice hockey? And my parents hadn't even been to watch or anything. So yeah, just went down to a session and loved it. And yeah, it's taken me on a journey kind of around the world and yeah, it's some great places. So no, very, very grateful for it.
And you took a journey that a lot of young players, sort of at the age of 15, 16, are now doing. You went to North America for your college and you went to Northwood School. Just tell us a bit about what it was like to leave home when you were, I guess you must have been what, 15? To go
Yeah.
and play in North America, to up sticks and leave home.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the decision firstly came about just because I thought to obviously further my kind of development. Um, I decided that the best route for me to go was obviously down to well over the pond to America. And the original goal was to play Division One, NCAA. But that didn't come about. But no, I mean at first leaving home was tough as a 16-year-old, but the environment that you're in, you get used to it, and you're living and playing with your friends and going to school with your friends and all that kind of thing. So it's yeah, that kind of made it easier that I had a good group there to kind of lean on if I was missing home or anything like that. But no, it was a great experience that I'll take with me forever.
Yeah, of course you must have been 16. Apologies there. But going on to that decision, still being so young, you touched on it there, but was it in any way daunting to, people at 16, most people are still at home with their parents. Was it daunting to be doing that?
It was, yeah. I mean, it was definitely, but it's I think the hockey side of it helps a lot because as soon as you're in that team environment, as I've said, you've got your coaches, you've got your teammates to kind of help you, and a lot of the people are in the same positions, right? So it was kind of like we're all in it together, and yeah, as soon as you get playing, I mean, you feel at home, and yeah, no, it was yeah, that kind of took over. So.
And then obviously, when you came back to the UK, one of your first elite league experiences, of course, was with Manchester Storm. You mentioned them earlier. Just what was it like to come back and play in the UK, and basically play in the top flight of UK ice hockey?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of my time there in America, I kind of had some options to stay over. and kind of keep trying at the college route. But I decided to kind of just not call it quits, but take a different direction, and come back. And I got in touch with some people over here that I already had contact with at what the options could be. And then Manchester reached out and gave me the opportunity to start my career in the Elite League, which I was very, very grateful for. And um, I loved it, loved my time there, loved the city, loved the guys and all that kind of thing. So no, it was good for me to be able to get that experience at Manchester, and I think it's obviously helped me to develop further as a player and as a person as well.
Obviously, you've had a few clubs since then. But just want to touch on the fact that you went to effectively, I guess, your hometown club in Hull. How was that? Effectively going to the rink is, as you mentioned, where you first stepped on the ice.
Yeah, that was really cool for me. Obviously, as you said, being from there, and that's where I took my first steps on an ice hockey rink. So no, it was yeah, it was really cool to be able to pull on the whole jersey, and yeah, play for my hometown team. I mean, I think it's special when you get to play in front of family and friends every week. And yeah, I think that year and a bit that I had playing there helped me kind of get the not that I lost the bug, but get the bug for playing again and just being a bigger part of a team than maybe I was in Manchester. The experience of kind of being relied upon every night and kind of being a reason why a team would win or lose was great for me for my sort of development and yeah, it gave me the skill to be able to bring it hopefully here to the elite league. So.
And looking back at the stats, I mean that second year you had in Hull, just obviously before you effectively signed with Steelers full time, you scored at well over a point a game. Just was that kind of a breakthrough year, do you think, for you in terms of points?
I think so, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was kind of one of the first years, as I said, where I was, I guess, one of the few kind of go-to guys for Matty and Hull, which was great for me. I mean, it meant I'd play in all different situations, on the power play, penalty kill. Ice time went up massively. So with all that put together and as the season grew on longer, I think I gained kind of an understanding of, how to get more points, how to score goals and just develop that side of my game. So.
And what about Great Britain ambitions? Obviously, you were a regular at under 18s, played at under 20s as well. Does that, how does that passion burn deep for you to get that jump up to the senior squad?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a big goal of mine here in the near future. And probably one of the main reasons I'm kind of staying in the elite league as a whole is to hopefully make that jump up to the men's team. And I think with the opportunity here in Nottingham to show my kind of potential, hopefully be able to chip away at some points and yeah, just get me in the shop window basically, and hopefully get that chance.
Brilliant. Well, listen, it's been great talking to you, and we look forward to seeing you in action next season.
Great, thank you.